Meghan Markle made a big change with her Trooping the Colour outfit today following remarks about breaking protocol with the dress she wore last year. The Duchess of Sussex opted for a bespoke navy blue dress with high neckline and short white contrast sleeves, paired with a matching cape created by her wedding dress designer, Claire Waite-Keller from Givenchy. She accompanied the frock with a Noel Stewart beret-style hat, Givenchy mini pocket quilted bag and blue gloves. It is her first royal engagement since giving birth to son Archie on May 6. The 37-year-old beamed and waved at the crowds of well-wishers who lined the mall as she sat alongside husband Prince Harry in a carriage. When Meghan attended last year's event, which is held to celebrate the Queen's official birthday, she wore a pale pink Carolina Herrera two-piece design that featured an off-the-shoulder neckline and bare arms. It was seen as protocol-breaking and pushing the boundaries as royals tend to dress conservatively for the occasion and not bare their shoulders. Meanwhile, Kate wore an Alexander McQueen dress and hat by Philip Treacy, which she wore to Harry and Meghan's wedding last year. She was also wearing Bahrain pear-drop earrings, said to have been borrowed from the Queen. Louis appeared a natural on the balcony in front of the crowds, and when the national anthem was played, the toddler prince joined the spectators in clapping. With his older brother and sister, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, stood nearby with Kate. He waved at the well-wishers enthusiastically, as did his siblings, and carried on waving as his father carried him inside. The ceremony sees 1,400 soldiers, 200 horses and 400 musicians parade central London to celebrate the monarch's birthday. Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank, Princess Beatrice and the Duke of Kent travelled in a separate carriage to the event. And the Queen arrived in sovereign's escort from the household cavalry, made up of lifeguards and blues and royals, in their silver and gold breastplates and plumed helmets. Royal fans were not happy that Meghan Markle stood in the corner for Trooping the Colour balcony photo. Today, Meghan Markle made her first public appearance since giving birth to baby Archie a month ago. But royal fans were left disappointed during the traditional Trooping the Colour balcony photos, when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex opted to stand towards the back of the crowd. While last year, Meghan and Harry can be seen standing behind Prince Charles and the Queen, today, the new parents appeared to be tucked to one side for one of this year's balcony snaps, behind Prince Andrew. And royal fans were not happy, with several wanting to know why the Duchess was out of view. Many fans wanted to know why Meghan and Harry were positioned at the back of the balcony, with several questioning whether there is a royal order in place for the official photographs. When Meghan and Harry were stood behind Kate and Will at Trooping the Colour last year, Joe Little, managing editor of Majesty magazine, told People, "She was not as prominent perhaps as some people might have expected, but there's a pecking order." There was no slight intended, but William, being the older, more senior brother, would go out first with his wife. Apparently it's all to do with the royal kids too. Last year, a separate source told People, "There's no one laying this out, telling her where to stand." The grand event is held in honor of the Queen's official birthday and ends with the royals watching the RAF fly past from the balcony of Buckingham Palace. Kate Middleton honors Meghan Markle and Prince Harry at Trooping of the Colour. Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle may not be the best of friends, but, through good and through bad, the British royal family tends to stick together. So, when the Queen of England holds court for any event, these high-profile Brits try to put aside any differences and get on with it. Today was no different as Her Highness presided over the Trooping of the Colour. Of course, Prince Harry was there too, and he and his bride were probably surprised that the Duchess of Cambridge would honour the pair on this day. Yet the 37-year-old did, if only in a subtle way, on Saturday. Kate Middleton wore the same Philip Treacy hat that she wore to Meghan and Harry's wedding last year. There, at the far right, as she talks with her husband, the future King of England, Kate proudly stands tall while wearing that very same top piece, paired with a festive fascinator. And then, see the photo at the top of this post. In it, Kate Middleton dons the identical Philip Treacy headpiece that she wore on May 19, 2018, when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were wed at England's St George's Chapel located in Windsor Castle. Twitter was all aflutter about the trooping of the color. In a post from Emily Andrews, who is the co-host of a podcast about the royals, she shares a picture of one particular carriage in the royal procession. This influential social media follower remarked on the Tracy hat as well as Kate's Alexander McQueen outfit and her borrowed earrings from Her Royal Majesty. Her shot also showed that Kate and Meghan were traveling knee to knee while smiling wide as their vehicle moved along at a very slow pace. The celebration is also trending on Twitter, and it may be trending with Kate Middleton too, since she at least gave a nod with her Philip Tracy hat to Meghan Markle as well as Prince Harry. At least the latter party and the Princess of Cambridge have been pals for a long time, even if the Duchess of Sussex has not yet been made it into that mix. Meghan Markle tried to calm things down between feuding Prince William and Prince Harry. The Duchess of Sussex, 37, is said to have tried to keep the peace between the royal brothers, says royal correspondent Emily Andrews. There have been previous reports that there is tension between William and Harry, and they didn't see each other in private for 6 months after the royal wedding. But it is said Meghan has been trying to repair their relationship, along with the help of the Duchess of Cambridge, 37. Speaking on Yahoo UK's The Royal Box, Emily said, "From all the people that I've spoken to, my understanding was it was Harry and William who had the difficulties and had fallen out." The royal expert added to Fabulous Digital, "I would say both Kate and Meghan tried to mediate with the brothers." While there have been reports of Meghan and Kate falling out over the past year, Emily insists that the two royal women are actually civil with one another. She continued, "I think it's certainly fair to say that Meghan and Kate are very different women. Kate and Meghan are both professionals, they know that they have to get on, and also they're sister-in-laws, they don't have to be best friends, and apparently they were playing Scrabble together at Christmas at Sandringham." The Sun exclusively revealed Meghan's wedding pictures with Harry were leaked on Instagram after their photographer was hacked. "We previously told how William and Harry didn't see each other in private for 6 months after the royal wedding. And competitive Prince William has issues with Prince Harry since he married Meghan Markle," according to another expert. Private pictures of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding are leaked on Instagram and Twitter after official photographer's computer is hacked. Private pictures of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding have leaked online after their official photographer's computer was hacked. Snaps taken by aristocrat Alexei Lubomirsky have started to appear on sites including Instagram and Twitter, following their wedding at Windsor Castle in May last year. The incident has caused quite a stir at Kensington Palace, with officials reportedly launching an immediate probe to shut down the wedding pictures leak. A royal source told The Sun, security was compromised. Pictures were hacked then leaked. Hundreds of snaps taken by Lubomirsky in May last year are thought to have been taken in the hack. The 43-year-old, a fashion and celebrity photographer who lives in New York, has previously snapped the likes of Natalie Portman, Jennifer Lopez and Scarlett Johansson. He was alerted after his images were stolen by hackers, some of which included those of Harry and Meghan on their wedding day. They are said to include some which show Harry, 34, hugging Meghan, 37, with his eyes closed. Buckingham Palace and Mr. Lubomirsky's agent have so far declined to comment. Mr. Lubomirsky also took the couple's engagement photographs in December 2017. At the time, Mr. Lubomirsky, who has previously worked with photographer Mario Testino, a favorite of Prince William and Princess Diana, described taking the pictures in Berkshire as an incredible honor. And when he was announced as the official wedding photographer, said, "I could not be more thrilled or honored to photograph this historic occasion. Having taken Prince Harry and Ms. Markle's engagement photos, it brings me such joy to be able to witness again the next chapter in this wonderful love story." And speaking after the event, he said, "It has been an incredible honor and privilege to document the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's inspiring journey of love, hope and family. From the engagement photos, all the way through to the official wedding and family portraits on Saturday. This has been a beautiful chapter in my career and life, that I will happily never forget." Only 3 official wedding photographs were eventually released. The photographer has the title His Serene Highness Prince Alexei Lubomirsky. The hack comes just as Meghan is expected to make her first public appearance following the birth of her son Archie, at Trooping the Colour in London. It has been suggested the new mother might join her husband Prince Harry and other senior royals including the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge for the event marking the Queen's official birthday. If she does, Meghan will be following the lead of sister-in-law Kate, 36, who made an appearance at last year's ceremony despite being on maternity leave with Louis. The Duchess of Sussex carried out her last official engagements in March.